China and Russia, in particular, have spearheaded efforts to trade in their national currencies and reduce dollar-denominated reserves. The establishment of mechanisms such as the BRICS Contingent Reserve Arrangement and ongoing talks about a unified currency highlight their commitment to de-dollarization. Trump's proposed sanctions would represent a significant escalation, potentially affecting a wide range of industries and international trade flows. However, such measures could also provoke retaliatory actions and further galvanize support for de-dollarization among other nations wary of U.S. economic dominance. Analysts note that while the U.S. maintains a strong position in global finance, the steady growth of alternative systems and the increasing economic clout of BRICS countries pose a credible challenge. This is not just a theoretical threat, said a leading economist. If major economies start conducting substantial trade outside the dollar, it could have a ripple effect, accelerating the decline of dollar primacy. As President-elect Trump prepares to assume office, his administration will likely face the complex challenge of balancing punitive measures with diplomatic efforts to maintain the dollar's supremacy. The international community, meanwhile, watches closely, as the outcome of this standoff could reshape the architecture of global finance for decades to come. Let's take a quick pause. If you've enjoyed the video so far, could we ask a small favor? Hitting the like button helps us reach a broader audience, and sharing your thoughts or feedback in the comments makes an even bigger impact. Thank you for watching. Now, let's dive back in. Diversifying currency usage enables Western countries to mitigate exposure to U.S. monetary policies and potential sanctions. The U.S. has historically leveraged the dollar's dominance to enforce economic sanctions, which can have widespread implications. By adopting alternative currencies, nations can maintain greater sovereignty over their economic activities. The BRICS nations, Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, have been at the forefront of this movement, seeking to reduce dependence on the dollar to enhance their geopolitical autonomy. Global financial evolution. The emergence of a multipolar global financial system encourages Western countries to consider alternatives to a single dominant currency. The BRICS bloc, for example, has explored creating a new reserve currency to challenge the dollar's hegemony. While the dollar remains dominant, accounting for approximately 58% of global foreign exchange reserves, initiatives by emerging economies signal a shift towards a more diversified financial landscape. The implications of Western involvement. The involvement of Western nations in de-dollarization amplifies its significance. What was once seen as a BRICS initiative is now a broader global trend. This evolution could accelerate the development of alternative financial systems and currencies, potentially reshaping global trade norms. However, the dollar remains dominant, with over 50% of international reserves and global trade still denominated in USD. The shift is gradual but highlights the evolving dynamics of global power and finance. France has increasingly engaged in trade transactions denominated in Chinese yuan, reflecting a strategic shift towards diversifying currency usage in international trade and reducing reliance on the US dollar. In March 2023, TotalEnergies, a French energy company, completed China's inaugural yuan-settled liquefied natural gas trade with the China National Offshore Oil Corporation via the Shanghai Petroleum and Natural Gas Exchange. This transaction involved approximately 65,000 tons of LNG imported from the United Arab Emirates. During a state visit to China in April 2023, French President Emmanuel Macron oversaw the signing of a significant agreement between French shipping giant CMA-CGM and China State Shipbuilding Corporation.